So, recently, I was rewatching Gravity Falls, Over the Garden Wall, and Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And I wanted to draw some fan art. Then I thought, why not mash these characters together? So that's what I did. I used these three antagonists: the Beast from Over the Garden Wall, Toffee from Star vs. the Forces of Evil, and Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. These are my first three designs, and I wanted to give each of their body types a chance. I like these two the most, so I made two more designs using what I liked: number 1's suit and number 2's gradient. I had the hardest time incorporating the antlers. They kept looking like they didn't belong. I liked number 2's gradient since the antlers didn't look so out of place, but the outfit was too bland for my taste. Whereas I liked number 1's outfit, but the antlers looked kind of weird and out of place. This is the final design I came up with, and I'm actually quite happy about it. The last outfit had a bit too much yellow in it, so I changed the pants to black to even out the colors. Finally, I made the thumbnail. He is going through the portals used in Star vs. the Forces of Evil to travel through different dimensions. I thought it would be a good way to show all three fandoms. I ended up going with the first one since it was more character focused. Now, let's get to the speed paint. And I will provide some lore as you watch as well. Enjoy! He named himself Toll. No, not tall, though that he was. And no, not troll, 'cause he can't cause mischief. He came up with the name after noticing some characteristics about himself. When he first woke up in the Muni dimension, he had the body of a gray lizard, and after some time had passed, and he had observed the dimension more, he learned that he was based off the lizard named Toffee. Toffee, he learned, destroyed a valuable item to the royal family multiple times and cunningly used their own magic against them. He was quite the mischievous one. However, thanks to this Toffee's corruption, Toll was able to exist after escaping the magic dimension through the Muni well before it was cleansed from Toffee's corruption. Other than that, he was just pure corrupted magic, barely able to do much. But there were two special things he found out about himself. Toll could traverse to other dimensions, and he had the power to manipulate time. Now, Toll could not interfere with the past or future. He could only observe them like a tape. Luckily, observation is what Toll does best. After learning of what led to the destruction of Muni, Toll decided to move on to a different place. Toll wanted to observe more tragedies and learn why they happened, so he opened a portal. However, Toll realized he had no control where he could go, and his magic was so unstable that a new dimension opened to a place not known to the one he was born in. When he reached this new dimension, or rather, universe, he was met with a harsh winter and a treacherous beast confronting two small children. So, Toll began his work and observed their story from the beginning. However, some ways through, when he looked into a nearby river, he saw that his head had changed and looked a lot like that beast. Toll did not understand why he again gained the characteristics of another villain. The only thing he could think of was that the instability of his body mingled with his need to observe the cause of destruction or misfortune of each universe. This conclusion, however, did not bother Toll, as long as it did not interfere with his observations. He did not care. As Toll continued to follow this universe's story, he learned that he was essentially a ghost. Animals could jump through him, and Toll could pass through trees and foliage. The only thing Toll couldn't pass through was the ground. Midway through this universe's tale, Toll wondered why he was doing this. What was the purpose of his journey? The boys in this universe wanted to find their way home, but what did he want? Toll spent some time pondering this, and it wasn't until Toll was finished with this universe's story that he realized he didn't need a purpose. He wasn't made with a purpose. Toll would simply wander these different universes, observing them for eternity. There wasn't much he could do anyway. He couldn't warn these people of their tragedy or do anything to stop it. Their misfortunes were simply for his entertainment, and his alone. When it was time to move on, Toll decided not to ponder so much, and simply enjoy what he was seeing. After all, it wasn't his fault that these people were suffering. They simply brought it on to themselves, and he was just observing their mistakes. No harm, no foul, correct? Thank you for watching till the end. Toll's backstory might not be perfect, but it's the best I got for now. Please consider subscribing, and bye!